The respected. Here is your friend, Isukari Ololo. Today, we shall be listening to the 105th poetry in the series titled "The Internal Reality Determines the External Reality." Be careful with your inbound feedstock. Explained by the story, Isa Muhammad and Farouk Brema were Muslims from different families. Isa's family taught him that the wars in those days of the Prophet, peace be upon him, were long gone, and the best a true Muslim could do for Islam today was to prove that Islam is not a violent religion, but like the Jehovah's Witnesses, woos gently and persuasively, not forcing anybody. On the contrary, Farouk was enjoined by his father to be militant for Islam and be a man bold enough to defend and promote his religion with all his strength and might. It was their religious duty to subdue the world for Allah by any available means, lest when they die and Allah demands from them the souls they had won, they will have no soul to account for. Internally, therefore, Isa and Farouk were different, yet both shared the common characteristic of ardently studying to know all that they could. Notwithstanding the misleading presumption among some Muslims that Western education is forbidden by their religion, they went to school and aimed at the uppermost echelons. They attended the same university and passed all their examinations with distinction from one stage to the other. While there, they came across some fellow students who deemed themselves righteous radicals, but were indeed religious fanatics, recruiting willing Muslims to join the ISIS and fighting violently for Islam. Farouk was easily attracted, not necessarily because of the money promised, but on account of the assured hope that he would make it to Al-Jannah, Muslims' version of heaven, if they fought for Allah unto death. He attended their meetings, which were always held in secret, and became convinced that he was on the right path. The whole country was shocked to hear that some students had actually left their bright academic pursuit and joined the ISIS. How were they convinced? Many wondered aloud, as many parents began to plead with their children to take it easy because staying alive is more important. It was apparent that this came too late, since so many of the Muslim students had already made up their mind and actually joined the boat to the ISIS world. Months later, news started pouring in that many of them had died in the battlefield. According to Muslim tradition, they could not even be transported back home to be seen by their beloved ones as a last mark of respect and love. They were all buried where they died, with neither gallant nor epitaph to recognize them. Wailing. Most were the parents of Farouk, for his body too was among the corpses that could never reach homeland. The entire country lamented the tragedy of such mentality, which precipitated that fatal anomaly. Isa and his parents, however, knew that it all had to do with what is fed into children. Had everyone known how Farouk was trained, nobody would have been shocked. Friends, the preceding story explains why the internal reality determines the external reality. Be careful with what your inbound feedstock is. Thank you and God bless you.